Hi guys, so here's what we're going to do today. So I will show you a VFX work of mine, and then I converted it to a animation style shading like this one. Let me just start over. So as you can see, that's the video, and now next one is the before and after. Okay. So on the left side is the VFX video I made, and then the other one is the AI. So as you can see, it almost has no flickering. It is almost consistent with the image that we inputted. So you see that. So wow, it's amazing, right? So now here are the prerequisites. So for the prerequisites, first of course you need Automatic1111 for Stable Diffusion. The installation link is down below. I will just link it to you. And then video converted to individual frames. Now if you have After Effects or any video editor, it's just simple. You can just render this out. You can just render this out as a PNG sequence or JPEG sequence. Okay. And then optional is a Deflicker plugin to help us remove some flickering. Okay. So we will proceed to Stable Diffusion. So so here's the plugin, so you can buy it or try it out, but this is just optional. I will show you why. Okay. So here we are again in image to image, and I'm using a new model that I got, Arcane Diffusion version 3. So the model link will be down below. Okay. So of course at first we're going to do our normal task here. So here we are going to add a frame of our video, and then this entire video. So once the AI has arranged the prompt for us, you can be more specific with the prompt. You can make sure that the prompt is describing your image, but I did not do that, but it works great on my side, so you can do it or not, it's fine. So now I will show you the settings that I had here. Okay. So of course the settings would be case to case basis, but here are the things that you can work on. Okay, first you match the size of your image. Alright. And then what I did was I lowered this down to 1.5, and I think I did a 0.7 for the below 6 strike, and then I used this also, the image to image alternative test. Then uncheck all the checkbox, and then I lower this to 10. So to 10, and I adjusted the and I checked the Sigma adjustment. Okay. So and then I use LMS canvas. So let's see. So now here's the result that it has taken. So it is not still the one that we have because we need to add the prompt of the model that we have. So be sure to know what is the prompt that is needed for the model that you have. And of course, this will be available down the link, down the description. I think the prompt is Arcane style. So as you can see, it has gotten better. But I think I have the wrong prompt, so I think it is lowercase. Let's generate again. Okay, so I lowered the samples to, I think, to 5. So here we go. It's more closer to the image. Okay, I think 10 is the right value. No. I think it is 6. So as you can see, this is more like a trial and error on the look that you want. So with this one, I'm happy with this because it still look like me, but it has a it still retain the holes here, right? And then I think the second one I did was here, the store pages. But I think the problem here would be okay. The face is much different, but you can disable that if you want. And of course I added this negative prompt. So as you remember, or if you're new here, negative prompt is the one that you don't want to see on the output, and prompt is the one that you want to see. So that is I usually put that. So there we go. So to ensure that this will be all consistent with the other frames, be sure to click here the reduce seed so that every iteration will use the same seed. Okay, don't forget this. So then if you're happy with the output, you can just go to batch image to image and just add the input directory or where you put your rendered PNG sequence, and then create a folder for the output directory, and that's it, and just click generate. So now we're going to go to After Effects. So here we are in After Effects. So here's the footage that we made. So as you can see, it has a little bit of flickering, but as you can see, it is more consistent versus the other ones that we did. But of course, the ebsynth one is still more consistent, but this we don't have to go to ebsynth, and the effects are still there. So it is just a case of your art style. So to remove the extra figures is the optional plugin that you need to have, but this is optional because look at this does look good, right? So we're going to add the Deflicker high speed to the video that we did, and then we're going to on if the GPU, if you have a GPU, and then for the time window, put it to 1, and then I think, and then the refine mode to refine. Then here I'm going to change for you. So as you can see, the flickering is gone. So it is more good to the eyes. So I think this is a good step if you want to have if you want to make a videos a little bit more animated style. So that's good. So since we have rendered a small video size, we're going to, the dimension is small because of Stable Diffusion. If we're going to do it on full HD Stable Diffusion, we will have to wait a number of days or a number of hours in order for the finish. So we just rendered a small dimension for the video. So for that, I'll use a application from Topaz. So here's a optional app again, the Topaz video. So just browse the video that you want to upscale, and just go here. Then for the out, just upscale it up, then just upscale it 4 times, and then just click export, and then that's it. So guys, thank you for watching the video, and I hope you will apply this to your next video. So I will continue to search on how to make this more consistent and have other styles to use. So thank you.